Hello everyone, I am Dol Rajapati, a math teacher. Today we are starting our new chapter number 3, coordinate geometry. It is the most important and so easiest chapter. So let us start chapter number 3. Let us consider one example. In the figure, we can see a football ground where so many players are playing football. So, how can we find out position of particular players? Is that any idea? Look at this figure. We can see some horizontal line and some vertical lines which divide our playground. So, we can now identify particular position. For example, where is player number 3 standing in the ground? So we can see that he is standing at first row. But this is not a complete answer. So we need some more reference. Okay. Because there are so many boxes in our first row. So we can say that player 3 is standing on second column. So position of player number 3 is first row and second column. René Descartes, the great French mathematician of the 17th century. One day, when resting in bed, he solved the problem of describing the position of a point in a plane. His method was a development of the older idea of latitude and longitude. Actually, in honor of his name, the system used for describing the position of a point in a plane is also known as the Cartesian system. Look at this graph. We know that the point from which the distance are marked is called the origin. So, here we can see that we have x-axis and y-axis, and both origin are intersect each other. Okay, so we can write O0 0. That's why at the point O our x-axis is 0 and our y-axis is also 0. Now we also call x-axis as a abscissa and y-axis as a ordinate. Okay, so here x-axis and y-axis divide 4 part: 1, 2, 3 and 4. We can say that quadrant. Okay, this all are quadrant. Quadrant means 1/4. So each quadrant has own identity. For example, our first quadrant, at here our x-axis and y-axis both are positive. In second quadrant, we can see that here our x-axis is negative, but our y-axis is positive. In third quadrant, we can see that x-axis and y-axis, x and y both are negative. Similarly, in our fourth quadrant, we can see that here our x-axis is positive, but y-axis is negative. Dear friend, look at this figure. In this graph, we have point P, Q. Okay, so can you identify what is the position of our point P? So first, you must concentrate on x-axis. So what is the position of P on x-axis? So we can see that position of P on x-axis is 4. So write down 4, comma. Now, what is the position of P on y-axis? So y-axis is 3. So 4 and 3, this is our coordinates. Okay, now can you guess what is the coordinates of Q on our graph? Okay, let us see. So first we must write always coordinates in x y form. Okay, x means abscissa and y is our coordinates. So what is the abscissa of Q? Is -6. And what is the ordinate of Q? Ordinate of Q is -2. Now one another question. What is the position of P? Okay, where is the P? In first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant or fourth quadrant? Of course, P is in our first quadrant and Q lies on our third quadrant. Thank you. In next video, we will see exercise number 3.1.